ASMR channel. Today I am doing a week in my life video, and it's going to be some pictures and videos that I took while I was down in Orange County, California. I had to go to work on Valentine's Day, so I went down the day before Valentine's, and I stayed for like a week in Orange County because it was raining and I don't want to drive in the rain, so I kind of stayed and hung out there. I was able to do a couple things. I wish I got to do more stuff, but the rain was crazy. So, I hung out in my hotel a lot and sort of relaxed, but I did get out a little bit. Anyways, I want to show you guys the pictures and video. I wasn't planning on making this vlog, but I realized that I had a lot of pictures and some video, and I thought, what a great place to sort of share that on this video. I'm gonna put it like somewhere over here on this side of the video when I edit. I feel like my ears are sticking out, but it's because I got these new things on my glasses, and because my ears have been hurting from my glasses, so I guess it's making my ears stick out when I wear my glasses. But anyways, let's get into this video. So I got to Orange County on like a Friday, and I hadn't booked my hotel. I should have booked it before, but I was just like being last minute. So it was like 9 or 10 on Friday night by the time I booked my hotel. And I ended up booking a hotel in Laguna, and it was very nice. I've stayed there before. I've mentioned it on my vlogging channel. I think I've shown it. I've shown a couple of hotels. Anyways, it's a very cute little hotel, so I stayed there. Because I was last minute, I ended up on the first floor, and I don't ever choose the first floor, but it was like the last room. They were fully booked. So, I don't choose the first floor just for my safety purposes. I like being on like a high floor. Anyways, I had a great time nonetheless. And then the next morning, I woke up and ran into one of my good friend and coworker from the hotel that I work at. She is now working there, and I didn't know, and so we like screamed and hugged each other, so that was fun. But anyway, the next day was Valentine's. I worked, and it was great. I had some great customers. We had a fun Valentine's night, and then the next day was Sunday, and I had to change hotels. So I changed hotels, and I stayed. I've shown this hotel as well, I think, but I'll show it again. It's the John Wayne Homewoods, and it's just so cute, and I love it. It's so cozy. It's very roomy, big rooms, and a kitchenette, and a pool, jacuzzi, gym, like whatever you need. So I stayed there, and I just kind of relaxed because it was a rainy day, and I just wanted to watch TV and relax. I don't like driving in the rain, so yeah, I was just kind of hanging out in my hotels for a couple days. And then I had some breakfast. You can have complimentary breakfast there from 6 to 9. So if you wake up in between those times from 6 to 9, you can have your lovely little breakfast every day. And then yeah, I just mainly chilled at home, watched YouTube, and then there was like a crazy storm that woke me up in the middle of the night. It was like lightning, and I don't know, it was like 1 in the morning, and I'm like, is that lightning? I had the TV on, so I didn't know like if it was the TV or it was lightning, and I'm like, oh no, that's lightning. So it was kind of like crazy. But then because of the rain. And I ended up meeting a really cool mom and daughter because everyone was like sitting together, getting sat together. So we pretty much talked all through dinner, but I ended up I picked the chicken Alfredo pasta. It comes with a breadstick. And then I got the pineapple upside down cake. And then I got a Coke or something like that. And I really, I don't usually sit inside of Plaza Inn. I usually sit outside. But because it was raining anyways, everybody's inside. So the interior design of that place is just so pretty to me. Like the drapes and the chandeliers and the couches and everything. It was just so pretty that I loved being in there. It was just so cozy and it makes you feel like, I don't know, like old times. So I had fun there. I ate my meal. It was great. And then after I left dinner, I went walking around because I just didn't really have any plans. And so I just was walking around to see like if I wanted to go on a ride. And Indiana Jones was 15-minute wait. And that line is always so long that I was super excited. And that ride is so fun. I love it. But when I got off, I was like still hungry. I think the pasta from Plaza Inn just doesn't have a lot of protein. It has like little pieces of chicken, but it's not a lot of chicken. So it wasn't enough protein for me, I guess. So when I got out of Indiana, I went to Bengal Barbecue and I got the hot and spicy skewer. I think it's called the Banyan skewer. I don't know if it's Banyan or Banyan skewer, but that one's the hot and spicy one, and it was so good. The sauce, even though it like makes me choke because of the spice, it's so delicious. I like crave it and I love it. So I ate that and then I went home because really I had just gone to walk around and get dinner. Then the next day I had breakfast again at my hotel. And every day they do something different. That's why I like the breakfast. But this one had like tortilla and cheese and beans and corn. They always have eggs and some kind of protein. And they always have like sausage or bacon or potatoes. So, and they also have waffles if you want to make waffles. So I had made a regular waffle and a red velvet waffle because I wanted to try that. And they had blueberries and things like that. And also, I always take like a bagel and an orange to go. So that is what I did. They have the cinnamon raisin bagels, which I love. And then that day I went back to Disney. So I was kind of trying to dodge the rain this whole week. You know, I was kind of staying in my hotel, but I was kind of still trying to like drop into Disney and stuff. So I went to Disney and I tried the bulgogi fries at California Adventure. The flavor was good, but some of the meat pieces were kind of fatty, and not like that melts in your mouth fatty, because I'm fine with that. It was like a chewy fatty and didn't like it, so I would not get them again. But you know, the flavor was there. I see what they were trying to do. And then I walked down to Paradise Garden Grill, and I got the agua chile loaded chips, and they have shrimp, lime, salsa, cucumber, red onion. I've had it before. It's a really good snack, and I liked it again. It's really spicy and yummy. And I decided to have a cocktail with it, and it was the strawberry lychee cocktail, and it had like a little lime gummy in it. So I didn't love the cocktail. So some of the hotels that I stayed in, I've stayed in before and I love them. And then there was like 2 new ones that I hadn't stayed in, which I also ended up loving, which I'm so glad because I didn't know, what my experience was going to be, but I ended up loving them as well. So that I stayed like a couple days in a Costa Mesa hotel, and it was so cute. I was on the top floor, 6th floor. I had a beautiful balcony, and I had a view of the city and the pool and the fountain and the jacuzzi. And there was cute little ducks in the pool. There was a lounging area. There's like a fountain area that looks like it's part of the pool. But I don't think you can really go in that part. But anyways, just a beautiful, lovely view that they gave me. They gave me a great room, and I really enjoyed it. So I had a great night's sleep that night. Then the next day, I went to Corona Del Mar just to go see the beach. I wanted to be next to the beach, and so I went to Corona Del Mar, Newport Beach area, and it was gorgeous, beautiful homes, and a beautiful view. You can go walk around there. You can just hang out there. It's very nice. And then I went back to my. I ran some errands, and then I filmed my previous ASMR video that day. And then in the evening, I went back to my hotel, and I get a $15 a day credit. So I ordered 2 tacos from the bar, and then I went to go walk around while I waited for them, just to kind of check out the scene. And I checked out the lobby bathrooms. They were really pretty. They had a lot of mirrors, and then they had this cute little vanity area where you could like go sit down and do your makeup. It was a very beautiful, clean bathroom. I liked it. Then I went walking outside back to like the pool jacuzzi area, and it was just so pretty at night. The air was crisp, and then the little duckies were still in the area. It was so cute. But I really liked their outside area. And then I just sort of filmed around, they had like ballrooms and little lounge chairs and places you can sit and hang out. Then they had like a second bar area. It looks like if you had a party, they would use that second bar area. And the restaurant was really cool, the restaurant and bar area. And so I had ordered my tacos to go, and I went back to pick them up, and the server, she was like, I was calling your room. I called several times to tell you your tacos were ready, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I went out to the pool, and I was just like having a good time. So yeah, she was really sweet, and she gave me my tacos. And then I took them upstairs and just lounged and watched TV, and they were delicious. I would definitely get those tacos again. It was a very good choice, but next time I might just go sit at the restaurant because it was just a cool vibe, and I might just eat there next time. But anyways, I also wanted to show you guys the elevators. I think I caught them at night and in the daytime, so I could just show you guys like how cool it is to be in those elevators. So I will post that as well. And I think the next day I went to Disney again, and I was kind of like running errands and going to Disney and running errands. So I went to Disney and I ordered a steak salad from Hungry Bear. It's my favorite steak salad. I always get that one. The dressing is spicy, so if you don't like spicy food, you're not gonna like it. But the steak salad is so good. And I just mobile ordered it, and then I went to like the Winnie the Pooh store right there, and then I love that little waterfall by the Winnie the Pooh ride, which like if you don't know it's there, you'll miss it because it's like stuffed in that corner. So anyways, I had gotten my salad after that, and I placed it on the table and noticed this beautiful rainbow, gorgeous is rainbow, so nothing better than hanging out at Disney, having a steak salad, and seeing a beautiful rainbow. I had a great time, and then let me check my notes 1 second. So that night I had to change hotels again, so I checked into the DoubleTree Irvine, and I hadn't been to that one before, so I wanted to check it out, and I really liked it. Everybody was super nice, and they gave me my free cookie, and actually 2 free cookies and 2 waters. They were so sweet. If you don't know, DoubleTree has the best cookies. They have a warm drawer, and they keep their cookies in it, so it is quite amazing. But yeah, and then I had my, my 2 queen beds that I like to get. There was a lovely bathroom, lovely shower, and a lovely coffee maker. They also had a fridge. This particular room, the DoubleTree rooms that I've been in, don't have microwaves, but they have a microwave downstairs, so you can easily go downstairs and use it if you need to. Okay, and then the next day was Friday, and I went back to Disney, and I rode the omnibus. I love the omnibus. I rode the double-decker omnibus, which I didn't know Bob Gurr designed that as well. It's like he designed everything. He is 94 years old. He is a Disney legend. If y'all don't know, he has created so many rides at Disney. And I think he did like the monorail, the Haunted Mansion, buggies, the Matterhorn. So he's just amazing. And he just did a meet and greet actually at the Orange Circle, and it turned out to be very lovely. I wish I had gone, but I wasn't there. So anyways, I rode the omnibus, and the driver was telling us about the history and all the little fun facts, so that was cool. And I went to Red Rose Tavern for breakfast, and I don't think I've had their breakfast before, but yeah, I ordered the Mickey pancakes, and it came with bacon. The pancake was good. The bacon was not great. So that's what I have to say about that. I also ordered the black cherry cold brew, and it was good, but it was a little bit too sweet for me, so I don't think I would get that one again. I also ordered the it's called Breakfast Fantasyland Fair Fold. It's a very long name, and it has cheese, hash brown, egg, bacon, sausage, and a creamy aioli. It was good, and I was hungry, but the aioli is like kind of too mayo-y for me. So I don't know if I would get it again, but I was hungry, so it was good. But then I hopped parks over to California Adventure, and it's Lunar New Year right now, and I got some tangulu. So I got the strawberry one and the mandarin one, and it was so good, you guys. I've tried to make tangulu at home, and I can't make it. It's just like I make it too thick, and it's like too chewy. I don't know how to make it perfectly like everyone else does when you go and purchase it. But anyways, it's skewered fruit. It is like a traditional Chinese street food, and it's like a hard sugar glaze. It's just made of sugar and water, but they make it like more of a thin glaze, and it's like a candy and fruit, so it's really good. But I really enjoyed that, and then I left Disney to go like freshen up and run errands, because I had some errands to do, and I was getting sleepy, so I got like a venti blonde Americano. That's my new drink. I think it has like 4 shots in it, and I don't like sweet coffee, so the Americano is perfect if you don't like sweet coffee. And then I went to Lucille's for lunch. They have this deal that's like you could pick 2 proteins and 2 sides only thing that they can fix about it, which they already know this, is the animatronic. It does not look like Walt. I don't know why they didn't fix it when it first came out. I mean, it was like a big issue that everybody was talking about, and I guess to them it's not an issue because they've already created it and put it out there, but it's like anyone can see that it does not look like Walt. Alright, and Lincoln looks like Lincoln. So I don't understand. I mean, I understand obviously it's different people created it, but I'm just like, y'all have a lot of money, okay? Y'all have a lot of money, and y'all need to wear glasses because it does not look like Walt. And I need y'all to fix it, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, so, after that I wanted dinner, right? So I went to downtown Disney, and I went shopping and walking around, and my friend ordered me Din Tai Fung. Of course, we love Din Tai Fung. And there was a long wait, so I was like, let me go shopping. So I went to look at some of the stores, and they have a new Lululemon that I haven't been to. It was huge. It was beautiful. It's nice. It's big. They had really cute sandals that I haven't seen before, so I might go back for those. But they have lots of tights, and I actually have the red pair that they have up there. And everyone's like, oh, why don't they have any like Disney Lululemon collabs? All they had was a mannequin with ears on it. So there you go, guys. And then outside, the Earl of Sandwich and Gordon Ramsay building is like just concrete, so it looks like that's gonna be a while. Although they started hiring for it already. Earl of Sandwich is gonna be on the bottom, and Gordon Ramsay pub is gonna be on top, so that'll be fun. Then I went into the D-Lander boutique, and I looked at some of their cute outfits. I actually bought the white sweater. I bought it extra big because I want to wear tights under it. And then I finally got my Din Tai Fung, you guys. I got the hot and sour soup and the carbo de pork xiaolong bao. It comes with 10 pieces, and I got a honey milk boba tea. It was a beautiful night. It was delicious. I just sat there outside and ate it. They had a band playing, so I enjoyed my night. You can't go wrong